Hi, it's Maria, and I'm doing another Forgiveness to Love video, and this is the overview number 4. And the title of this one is Why Are You Here? And so we're going to explore different answers to that. And so seemingly, people have different opinions as to why they're here. And it all depends on the role we play in the lives of others and the role that others play in our life. And some believe that we're here to help others, given our education and our profession, while others believe we're here to carry on our family bloodline, right? And still others say that we're here to vastly improve on what our ancestors created. And do you know that many actually believe that we're here to join the rat race and be that hamster on the wheel that Henry David Thoreau wrote about in Walden Pond? To simply awaken each morning and brush our teeth and shower and dress and grab a coffee and fight rush hour traffic, arrive at work, be all in with phone calls and texts and emails and shine at meetings, and then figure out how to impress our higher ups and grab lunch and then do more of the same and plan tomorrow's schedule and head to the car and fight traffic and maybe pick up some food on the way at the grocery and drive home and cook and dine and clean up and do laundry and catch up with our significant other, be it man, woman, dog, or cat. Check mail and email and YouTube and make some calls and leave voice messages and check tomorrow's calendar. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted just thinking about it. And then change our clothes and brush our teeth and collapse into bed and do it all over again ad nauseum. And do you remember the movie that plays around Christmas? It's called It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. And he's right, it's a wonderful life. Anyway, we can also add, meet the person of our dreams. And who should that person be? That person is really the person that is in the mirror, right? But no. We can't even begin to imagine that. So we have family, and we give them what we didn't have growing up and what we've worked so hard to get, and we've spent all these years struggling and achieving. And sometimes they can be rather ungrateful. Hello, I know that scenario. But especially when material things come too quickly for them, and then there's kind of that sense of entitlement because they don't know lack. And if they don't know lack, then how can they appreciate the opposite of lack, right? We can never really appreciate something unless we've known the opposite. And it's true for hunger, in fact. If we've never been hungry, we don't know what it feels like to feel full, right? And the other way around too. If we've never been full, we don't know what it's like to be hungry. And so it's the dichotomy, and we need to experience both ends of the spectrum in order to really have an appreciation for one or the other. I know we got off on a little tangent here, but what if I told you we're here to create a better world? And we're here to bless the world with our gifts, be it in art or music or theater or technology. And we're here to serve others, and we're here to hold compassion and experience unbridled joy. And we're also here to share our inventions. And the most important thing we're here for is to fall in love with ourselves and others. And so some might add, oh, wait a minute, you forgot. I want a dream house, 2.5 children, 4 grandchildren, a sizable and diverse portfolio. I want to retire by the beach or the golf course and look back with pride on all my accomplishments, right? Now, would you believe that some actually would answer this only in the privacy of their own mind, which is take what they can get. Yeah. Pull the wool over people's eyes. Yeah. Outdo their competition. Absolutely. In any and every way possible. Lie, cheat, steal, and deceive. Oh my gosh. Yes. Some are so insecure and so full of self-hatred, um, and actually it is because there's such a void in their heart, there's such a void in their soul, that the only way they can feel good about themselves is when they make others feel badly about themselves. Where from a higher perspective, we're reflecting and understanding and accepting the fact that every one of us has spent most of our life battling various forms of abuse. It sounds harsh, doesn't it? And yet it's true. And that abuse is most often doled out by those whom we love the most, which doesn't make any sense at all, and yet it's quite ironic. Can you imagine a more ridiculous scenario that sounds like what an only criminally insane person would say? In various abusive situations, be it from teachers, who put the moves on us, yeah, to the legal system that pummeled us. It was more than 2 decades, from 1996 to the present, that I vacillated from chilling abhorrence, yeah, to gratitude, with little sprinklings of bewilderment. First, I want you to know that just because I share my story, and just because my story involves a portfolio with a few more zeros than most, does not mean that we're fighting totally different battles. Oh, absolutely not. We're here on planet Earth at this point in time in its and humanity's evolution to heal. It's quite the job, epic really, because for what it's worth, our little planet is filled with human beings who are crazy and or evil, or crazy evil, or narcissistic, psychopathic, insane, stalking, obsessive, schizophrenic. What are some of the other ones? Neurotic, psychotic, bipolar, borderline. Anyway, you get it, right? And then, if that's not enough, we've got the hoarding, the drinking, the drugging, the shoplifting, the lying and sabotaging, the two-faced, the betraying, the gossiping, the slandering, the libeling, the defaming, cheating, deceiving, double dealing. I think I want to change planets. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my goodness. But anyway, where was I? I mentioned the cheating, the deceiving, and the double dealing, and the blackmailing, and the luring away someone else's partner, being jealous of, envious of, hating, raging, belittling, demeaning, disparaging, and maligning. Oh my gosh. So welcome to planet Earth. Anyway, it is our playground. It's the playground of our soul. And so all of these things that we experience, we are meant to experience because we are to learn something about them. And I cancel that comment I made about wanting to be on a different planet. No, we have enough work to do right here. And then after we've learned it all, then maybe we travel to a different dimension. But in the meantime, there's much to learn here. And we can make it fun, actually, if we change that perspective and we see it from up here, and we see all these silly humans acting quite ridiculously, actually. And we are welcomed to planet Earth, where dysfunction really is the name of the game. It's what I like to call the cosmos infirmary, if you will. It's our medical system is a losing proposition. Its focus is to repair with pharmaceuticals after the damage has been done, right? You take one pill and it affects your liver, and then you take another pill in order to support your liver. So that was just an example, but there are several very much like that. And so pretty soon we have a world of legal druggies because, God forbid, they should improve their dietary habits and try a dose of a natural remedy, because we currently have doctors who know very, very little about nutrition, yet they've taken the Hippocratic Oath. And the Hippocratic Oath is something that physicians are sworn to follow. And I wonder if some of them even remember what that is, which is to do good and do no harm. And when you watch the commercials on TV and they talk about a drug, if you have anxiety or you have depression or you have diabetes or you have something, and then they tell you, oh, take this drug and you'll be just perfect. And then what happens is at the very end or after, they show these people riding bicycles and eating ice cream cones and just having so much fun. But then afterwards, they tell you the side effects, the contraindications, sudden death, dementia, stroke, heart attack, all the things that could happen having taken that drug. It's quite amusing, actually, if you pay attention. And so if we look at life as just a big game, and we're pawns moving along and doing our best to overcome the boulders and the obstacles placed in our path. And so even if we understand that and play it like it's a game, how do we win? And moreover, what is it that we win? And so if we take it from the beginning, we agreed to incarnate, right? To be born and to be present on this little planet at this very moment in its evolution and that of humanity's. And we chose to play this game right here and right now. And we spend our days and our nights encountering people, places, and things, circumstances and situations, along with obstacles and challenges to resolve, to overcome, and to become better versions of ourselves, right? And sometimes we must accept things that can be very painful. So our challenge is to leap over those hurdles we never thought we could. And in this game, the most important strategy is to be grateful and to see every situation before us for what it really is, for what it can show us, and most definitely for what it can teach us, because this is really our classroom, where we can let nothing deter us from reaching our goal, right? The goal that we have set for ourselves, and the goal that each and every one of us sets for themselves, and yet we are all on our own individual paths. And so we can remember that what we send out comes right back to us and smacks us, right? If we send out negative vibrations, if we send out feelings of jealousy and envy, and we try to sabotage people and we do things that are illegal, or we try to stalk them or hurt people, then those will come back on us several times over. And so what we need to do is seek and embrace the light within each and every one of us, because we are energetic beings, and we have been created by the creator of all. And so it's no accident that we are on this planet at this very moment. And moreover, it's no accident that we have called in, actually magnetically attracted certain people into our lives in order to help teach us certain lessons that we are here to learn. And if we can get through our day, all the while showing kindness and compassion, regardless of what other people do, then we're well on our way to mastering our time here. And as we mature, as players in this game, we gain self-love, right? Which is the ultimate goal of all. And so everything in our life is the result of what we hold dear within. And so what is on the inside is truly what matters most. It's our energy, it's our thoughts, our perception, our perspective, our emotions, our beliefs, and then definitely our behavior. All of those are kind of in a row until we go from our thoughts to the end is our behavior. And all along the way, we have perspective, perception, beliefs, emotions, all of those other things that do come into play. And the beauty of this is we can choose to change any of those. And we can forgive ourselves. And then amazingly, we can choose to love ourselves. And we can unconditionally love ourselves, because any love other than unconditional isn't really worth it as far as I'm concerned. And so we can see the beauty in what we've been given, because it's an opportunity for us to grow and to transform and to become even better versions of ourselves. That's how I felt while embroiled in the legal system for over 25 years. And so in the rest of the series, you will hear things that will shock you because I'm going to touch on the various lawsuits that were strategically designed to ruin me. But again, these videos are about moving through the third dimensional reality. Some people call it the third density, and seeing life from a higher perspective as we move from forgiveness to love of others, as well as, most importantly, for ourselves. And remember, the most important thing is to love yourself. Love, love, love yourself. Love all your mistakes. Love yourself unconditionally. Love how you've transformed, how you've grown. If you think about how you were 1 year ago, you will be amazed at the progress that you made, because the rest of 2022 was quite a challenging year. And so here we are in 2023, and so you're a different person than you were when you started 2022. And then if you think about 2020 or 2021 or even 2017, I mean, that's just you were an infant then compared to the sage that you are now. And so join me there, and let's keep going and discussing all the things that we've overcome, and that we are so proud of ourselves because we're doing it right. We're doing it slowly, so that it's lasting, so that the lessons are lasting, and we are bringing them all to light, because there is a solution. There's a way for a peaceful resolution. There's always a way for a win-win. We just have to dig deep and delve deep into the deepest resources of our being in order to find that way. And those are the ways that we must focus on. And so I'm so proud of you for caring enough to hear about what so many people go through. And we have no clue, as we kind of go through our daily battles, we have no clue the challenges that some people face. And it's wonderful that you care, and that's what makes you so amazing. So please join me at overview number 5, and I'm going to head on over there and see you there, okay? And I love you.